through this morning. We're playing keep, loan, or sell. This. Number uno, Alisson Becker. Keep.
Easy.
Keep.
I'm waiting for Anan because
we
there's
can just
gonna be
skip
some crazy take, so you never know.
Pitaluga. Keep, whatever. Don't care. Loan.
Too young doesn't affect us in any way, shape, or form. Yeah.
I'll go loan because I think that Jaros who got picked for Czech Republic might have a higher ceiling than him, so I'll just say him. But so loan him.
Yeah,
sure.
Loan or don't care.
Again, doesn't affect me.
I think a don't care category is not too bad. I know it's not normal how the game is played, but we're making our own fucking rules as we go.
Yeah.
Okay, Kelleher.
Sell.
See, and you're like, we'll go really fast.
No, I mean,
this is a tricky one.
This is a tricky one. I'll sell him.
I think we have to sell him because he wants to be sold. So it's a sell.
I think we sell him because he's a very valuable asset you can get a lot of money on. And it's not an asset that's
Keep in mind, we don't have Adrian anymore. We don't have Adrian. So we would need to sign a backup keeper if we sell him.
But that's what I mean. You can get him a lot of money for him. You can sign somebody experienced, like an experienced goalie, Adrian, who will be okay with the backup role to sit behind Alisson and can be relied on when the time is needed. Instead of, I don't know how much we would get for him, I guess, but in my head, I'm thinking 20, 30 million or something like that for a player like Kelleher. I don't know if it's worth keeping a guy at that money who's really ultimately never going to play unless there's an injury. Alisson is going to be out for 4 to 6 games where he would normally start.
But what can experienced goalie like a fucking Wayne Hennessy or someone do more than a kid who's 22? There's not much difference. It's coin toss of a keeper. But until you don't know about the ceiling of the keeper until you give him a chance. It's a bit like Kelleher. We didn't know about his ceiling until he got a chance. I don't know. Kelleher's at the point now where you sell him, you get good money for him. He's at his highest point. It's like Nat Phillips 4 years ago. Nat Phillips should have been 4 years ago when he was at his highest point of value. Do you know what I mean? Kelleher, I don't think Kelleher's going to get any higher in value than what he is right now. So you make a call. You're either at Liverpool for your fucking rest of your career or you sell him today or like this starter.
This club isn't going to start me, not because I'm bad, but because there's Alisson. So it's time to move on.
Okay, let's go back to the lineup over here, the squad. Defenders, Joe Gomez. Right off the bat, we start, I think, what I consider is a tricky one. I say keep.
Keep. Definitely keep.
Okay, that was easy. I thought it was going to be that was smoother than I thought. Okay.
I think it's easy. I think it's an easy, that one. I think what he can do for like various positions, he's definitely a keep.
Van Dijk.
Give a new contract.
Yeah, keep.
Keep only if he's signing a new contract. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going with that.
I think the next one's more of an interesting one, trust me.
Really? Konate, I guess.
Well, the question is, what Konate do you get? A full season Konate or a 4-game a season, and now you're scrambling midway through the season because you needed another defender?
You're never getting a full season Konate.
Oh, man.
I thought.
I think if you get 40 games out of Konate, you keep him, but you just can't guarantee it. I think Liverpool get £50 million bid for Konate. I'd sell him. I think he has the highest ceiling, like a really high ceiling of being a top centre half. But if he plays 25 games a season, that doesn't help me.
Yeah, so let's see what we got. Number one. I mean, when we've seen times where we were like, "Oh, he's the future," and then we've seen times where like, "Oh my God, he's the past." So I think more of you definitely keep him. I know what you mean, Cozzy, in terms of value, but I mean, like what we said about Kelleher, I feel like this is kind of a reverse situation. Maybe not at his lowest value, but I think, if you sold him when he was healthy and his peak, you would probably get another like 20, 30 million and stuff like that. Just the fact that we need more people is why I'm kind of, What do you say for Konate? I'm saying keep.
Well, it's keep because we're aware of what he can do, and we don't know what Konate we get next season, and we know he's going to be our starting center back. Now, after the season, halfway through, that's when we decide what happens with Konate. But as of now, he can't go anywhere. We need him more than he needs us.
It's Costas. I say sell.
I say keep because Robo starts, Gomez is their backup, and then you've got Costas, who's a natural left back.
Mm-hmm.
We need a natural left back in the squad. You can't rely on Gomez, who we know is going to get injured. Okay. And Robo, we know he's going to get injured or suspended. So you need a natural left back. You also need somebody when you're playing 60 games that can play that position.
That's fair.
Well, I'm not saying don't replace him, but I feel like you can probably get like 10, 15 or something like that. If you can get that, I would do that and put a young player there as a backup.
Would you keep Owen Beck?
The kid?
That's why I would keep it. I would rather
By the
sell
way,
Costas.
I'm going to second. He started and was brilliant for Dundee United. He was their best player last season. And he has to be rewards for going out on loan and playing well. So would you?
I think he gets loaned out again.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, that's why I feel like these are going to be dependent on each other.
Okay,
I would sell Costas because I would keep Beck and I would cash in on Costas.
Another question, and I'll post here. Would you sell Costas and sign Ryan Sessegnon on the free?
Yes.
Yes.
Ryan Sessegnon was supposed to be the biggest thing in England.
Right?
He's 24 English,
and now he's still in his 20s as a free agent. Yeah, definitely. But that's again a natural replacement. I just don't see us replacing Costas if we sold him. If it's not a free transfer, I don't think we're going to spend money on a left back this summer. I just don't see it happening.
I would have done Ryan Sessegnon on the day he left Spurs.
Andy,
keep.
You don't sell.
One of Liverpool's best players from February onwards. He got his form back. Yeah, keep.
Reece Williams. Sell.
Didn't even know he's still here.
Sell. Yeah, I saw it and I'm like, what are you talking about, Reece Williams?
Yeah.
And that was more like, oh, he's still here. Like he's not sold yet. Like...
He's another one. Feel sorry for the kid. The loan spells haven't worked out. I don't think we picked the right clubs for him. And yeah, so it's time to move him on, unfortunately.
Phillips, he puts his head everywhere. Sell.
Easy.
Okay, that was
one.
Oh, here we go. Trent.
Like keep in 1,000 times.
We could just skip this one. This is just a non-negotiable. Move on.
The rest of the show right here.
It's not a conversation, is it?
Yeah, just move right on this one. I know the talk is Real Madrid's interested, all that bullshit. Move on. Just
if you have no issues with sense, I understand, but you can't sell 10,000 grand around.
Yeah.
Sep.
I mean, this is the question, right? If you keep Sepp, you don't do a centre half, do you?
So are you keeping Sepp at the end?
I would keep him, but ask me in 4 weeks after a few. I want to see him. And
we've got Champions League football next season. We've got Champions League football. We've got the Cup. We've got the FA Cup. We've got the Carabao Cup. We've got plenty of games to play. And the new format of the Champions League is significantly different. You're not going to be playing Karabag and Ludogorets. You're in giant groups. This week you're playing Real Madrid. The following week you're playing Barcelona, and the week after you're playing Bayern. You're going to need players. And injuries, we know how they are. We don't know what the physio team looks like now. We're going to need all these players, but the question is who plays and who doesn't.
Okay, if somebody comes knocks on the door and gives 24 Sepp, I'm driving him over there.
Okay, fair.
Okay. Kwanzaa, I think it's a no-brainer.
No-brainer.
Tell him. No, I'm just kidding. We're keeping him. Connor Bradley.
No-brainer for me. I think you keep him.
I think you loan him.
So that there's 3 of us, and we can just vote Anan out, and we win. Bradley stays.
Damn it!
Bradley stay. I say stay. You're saying loan, and
cancel the loan deal, guys. He's staying. We're keeping him.